Hi everyone and welcome to Sophie Paterson Interiors HQ. In today's video I'm going to be giving you a brief tour around our studio space, showing you where we design all our projects, where we present to our clients, and just giving you a bit of behind the scenes about everything that happens in our studio, so follow me. So right now we're in the entrance hall to our studio. This is the first space that everyone sees when they come to our office. And I really wanted to decorate this space kind of like we would one of our projects. So I furnished it with beautiful furniture and we're constantly updating it as the years go by. So this happened last year. We put in this lantern. I love the fusion of old meets new. This is a little bit more classical. And we've combined that with, this is an antique that I picked up on Pimlico Road. And I love the honed stone top, which feels quite contemporary to me, with the really sort of beaten and weathered burr walnut veneer underneath. But it's a really simple shape and it just shows that good furniture never dates. And then I've dressed that with a fern, which by some miracle I'm managing to keep alive. I'm a renowned plant killer, so I'm really proud of myself. I think I've kept this alive for about 8 months. So I'm taking it very seriously, making sure I water it.
When it comes to choosing plants, Soph, what are some of your favourites and what thought process that goes into it?
Well, we do a combination of real and faux. We use a lot of faux plants because a lot of our clients are international. They travel a lot and they don't have the ability to look after plants every day. But really, I just sort of go on my instinct. I love ferns, I love greenery. I was craving a lot of greenery in nature over the last year. So I love this kind of fern, and the other kind of fern I love is called an asparagus fern. So I actually have one in my kitchen and I love it, and I've had that for about 8 months and I'm luckily managing to keep it alive. But yeah, I just love ferns. I love lots of foliage. I love fiddle figs as well. They're really difficult to keep alive. I've got one in my living room, it's just clinging on to life. But it's nice just having a bit of life in your house. I think it's nice to have things that are real and not just all fake flowers. This little area is where we store all our PPE, so we have protective gear that we have to wear to go to site, and again we just wanted to design a nice piece of furniture that looks nice. These are some Joseph Giles handles that we've added, and then we've dressed it with some nice accessories. This is a cold tea diffuse that we've used in a lot of projects. It's the 2,500 milliliter one, so it's absolutely massive. It's actually empty now, but I keep it because I just love the bottle so much. And you can get refillers for that, but I just haven't got around to it. And then the mirror above is one of my absolute favorites. We've used this in maybe like 6 or 7 projects. I've also got it in my home and it's become a signature piece for us. So I thought it was really nice to have one of these in our entrance hall. It kind of sets the tone. Makes the space look a little bit bigger as well, because it's not the biggest space, which you'll see as we walk around.
What are some of your favourite home fragrances when it comes to reed diffusers and candles?
Oh, good question. I love home fragrances. Aside from cold tea, and the scent that I use quite a lot is Mare Minerale, I also love the Bamford diffusers. They're the ones I'll show you, I've got them in the office. They smell amazing, and so I have those all over the house and all over the office and basically wherever I go. But I just love discovering new scents constantly, and I like mixing up. I think if you have the same scent the whole time, you kind of get immune to it, so I mix them up and have different ones in different rooms. So behind this door is our meeting room. This is where pre-pandemic we had all of our weekly meetings with the team. We do all of our client presentations in here. We have client reps come and visit us in here. It's a great space because the studio upstairs is such a busy, loud, lively place. We needed somewhere really quiet where we could just have our clients be in a really calm environment and show them all of the presentations and all of the designs we've done. So this is where we do that. This was a massive moment when we got this put in. It was by one of the dads of one of my designers, works in a metal fabricating company. So they had it made for us. And just little details, again, like our interior architect made sure that this space kind of reflected what we do in our projects, with some little touches like the shadow gap that runs around the perimeter of the room rather than having cornice. And we've got the coffer ceiling. And this table we had made custom. It's not the widest space, but we wanted the biggest table we could fit in. So it's only 1 metre wide, but you can fit lots of people around it, and it's great when we do our presentations for our clients. We keep all of our trays in here. So normally if a client's here, this will be full of trays, and then we have another cupboard here, and these will all be full of trays, and another one here if it's a really big project. And how we present is each room has its own tray, and we'll get those out one at a time so it's not too overwhelming for our clients to all see at once. We have this big screen, and on this we share the InDesign presentation that we've done for each project, and that will show pictures of the furniture, the floor plans with the furniture layout, any elevations, if we do rendered elevations, if we do 3D rendered images. All of that will be shown on here so that the client can get the full effect of what their project will look like, not just seeing the finishes, but seeing all the designs on the big screen as well. I can remember clients coming here, and just the general feedback that we got was how calm this space is. And that's something that we get a lot from our actual projects as well, is that our interiors feel very calm. But a lot of clients, said to me, it feels almost like we're in a spa space. Like the lights sometimes are dimmed. We'll always have a candle lit, and it almost feels like they're about to have a massage. So that's quite nice that we can make them feel that relaxed before we're showing them their presentation, their design. So now we are in the entrance lobby to our design studio. This piece of joinery we use to store some stock accessories that we have if we're doing a home dressing at the end of a project. We'll do a combination of some accessories that are in stock.
What are some of your favourite accessories?
I love this. This is a celadon with a crackle glaze. This is one of my go-to finishes. I absolutely love it. I just think it's so timeless and beautiful. I love carved glass. This is really dirty. I love this one actually. This one is really sculptural, feels like it's a very natural shape. That would look great on a coffee table. I love, this is a nice piece. This is a slice of, I think this is petrified stone. And then I love how it's got the beautiful stand with the sort of embossed snakeskin pattern. It's really pretty.
What's your thought process when it comes to choosing accessories? How do you match them with a space?
You pick up the colour. It depends where the location is. If it was a beach property, it's nice to do like faux coral, lots of shells, that kind of thing. But really it's based on the client, what kind of things they like, the colours in the room, maybe you want to pick up patterns. And there's different levels of dressing, like some clients like a really minimalist look, and others just love like layers and layers of beautiful objects. So it's really on a project by project basis. So this is our kitchen area for all the team in the office. We designed this quite a few years ago when we were a much smaller team. I think we were probably a team of 4 at the time, so the seating area is quite small. Now we're a team of 13. If everyone's in the office, we have to do it in shifts. But I really wanted to just create a space that felt really lovely, even though it's not client facing. I think it's so important that you have a nice environment to work from. And so we've got real marble for the island and real marble splashback. And then we've got these floating shelves where we store the crockery and glasses, and that makes it feel a lot more open. But it's really nice just to have a hub in the office where you can make teas and coffees, have snacks, and chill out for your lunch break away from your computer.
What's your go-to work snack?
What do I eat? It really depends. Some weeks I'm like so focused on work, I'm just like eating as fuel. Other weeks I live to eat. So Deliveroo is a constant. I love like chicken wraps. I love, oh gosh, I just love everything. Like salads. In the summer, like it's hot right now, so I'm really craving a lot of salads. And I love like mixing fruit in salads as well. In the winter, I just tend to eat a lot of soup, but just really quick food. I'm not really interested. When I'm in the office, I just want to eat as quickly as I can so I can get back to my work, but I do still enjoy a nice food. And if it's people's birthdays, and Christmas is a nightmare because all our suppliers send us loads of chocolates and cakes, which is so nice of them, but we all just balloon over the Christmas period. So
Nothing a bit of avocado on toast can't fix.
Yeah, avocado on toast. I love avocado on toast. That is probably, if I need something quick and easy, that is my go-to. Avocado on sourdough with apple cider vinegar. Delicious. Action! So I'll show you around the corner into the office space. This is where we do all the designing, all of our scheming. This is where people's computers normally are, and we're doing all the admin as well. So this is probably the main hub of all our designing in the studio. This island and that island is where we put all of our fabric schemes together. We get the trays out here, and it's really where the magic happens. Key design feature of this room, I've kept everything white. It looks a little bit like a surgery, and I've done that because when I first started my company, I had an office that was decorated in my then favourite colours. I had like dusty purple and greys, and it really influenced a lot of the schemes that I put together, and it also influenced my clients' reaction to them. So I thought I'll just have everything white, and then it won't push us in any other direction other than what's right for the project. So that's why everything in here is white, apart from the wicker baskets. You just need as much storage as possible in a studio. It's crazy the amount of samples, and we do try and have a clear out, but you can see like all the baskets of fabrics. I mean, that's not such a bad example, but this one is just like rammed full. And I like to keep all of our fabrics divided by colour, so you'll see there's like light blue, wide width fabrics, light pink, light grey, all of our favourite go-to colours in baskets, because it really sort of speeds up the process. When you're designing a scheme, you know what kind of colours you want to use. You can just go to that basket, pick it up and start designing. And then over here, these trays on this island are some of the latest samples we've been sent, and me or my lead designers might have picked these out as particularly strong fabrics that we'd like to use in schemes. So these are just sort of ready to go for the designers to pick from. This is where we keep all our wood samples for wooden floors. You can see we've got a wide range of colours. You can have any colour as long as it's taupe. I looked at this the other day, I was like, we really need to get a wider selection, but I personally just love this kind of mid-range colour. I'm going to get you a good sample. This one's quite good. I love how it's got a lot of grain to it, so it's got a lot of texture. That means it will wear a lot better. And I love that it's not too light, not too dark. It's, you know, really practical from a cleaning perspective, and everything looks good with that colour. It's a great base. This wall over here is where all of our stone samples are stored. This is some of the stone. We've also got some in drawers, but this is some of our more popular ones. You might recognise some. This is a Neolith sample. We've used that in a couple of kitchens that we've videoed recently. These are trays that are in progress, so when we're designing them, they get stored here. And these are a few that I'm working on right now. This is an example of a tray in progress. So here you can see all the fabrics that we've got, and these will all be labelled with the particular item that they're going on. So this is cushion number 8 that goes on the armchairs, and that's really important to label, because when you're presenting to your clients, your brain is just going to go dead. There's so much you need to remember, and it's really embarrassing if you can't remember what a fabric's for, so I label everything. And this whole scheme was based on this beautiful wallpaper by Fremantle. This is their Keats design. So you can see I've picked out colours from the embroidery. This is the curtains that we're going to be putting in. And then even right down to the rug, you can see the organic shape from the branch is carried through into the rug. So there's a whole art to putting a fabric scheme together, but I think that's a video in itself.
Yeah, good. Sorry, you probably saw a close-up of my aircon.
I did. Is it going well?
Yeah, good. I mean, not long since got here.
Okay.
Yeah, all looking good. Is this something for a video?
Yeah. I just thought I'd ring you, put you on camera, give you no heads up.
What's the response been like since launching the channel? So,
oh my gosh, like, I did not know much about YouTube. I'm too old to watch YouTube, so I didn't really know what I was letting myself in for, but I've absolutely loved it. You know, we film these films every week, and we're putting out films every 2 weeks, and honestly, like, the comments, I read every single one. People have left such nice comments. like really supportive, really encouraging, great feedback as well, great ideas. Like me and Ollie sit down every Tuesday or Wednesday and like we'll go through all the comments that we've read, people's suggestions or requests. So we're listening to what you're saying, and we've got a lot of exciting content out there, and I just want to say thank you for watching and thank you for leaving lovely comments. So if you've got this far, thank you for watching the video all the way to the end. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you'd like to watch more content like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next one.